Okay, I didn't expect us to get all hyped for this. Hi, everybody! Welcome to streams. It is a nice Sunday. The start of a new week, but not just any week, actually. It is the Switch 2. Now, hold on. Let me pause the music real quick, because I could have sworn that I would have a little bit more, like, chill-back music in, like, this particular playlist. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Well, actually, I just changed it, so maybe it's not as fine as I thought. So, as you would probably guess, that today's programming is Honkai Star Rail. We're gonna be continuing through the story. We are still in, what was it, Euro 6? But instead of like just the top bits of the city, now we're like in the underground, and we're just trying to find our bearings there. Find that Sampo character, if I recall, that's his name. Yeah, he's very suspicious, but interesting character. I guess we'll like jump into that in a little bit. Let me give you guys a quick outline though. So, and I guess I should, well, you know, TikTok will figure it out. I'm trying to do a multi-stream situation. We are live here on Twitch. We're live on YouTube as well. And the parent, or I guess the brother account for the YouTube side of things, TikTok, we'll go live when we're actually like in action here. But I wanted to let you guys know, this is going to be a very interesting week, especially those who are tuning in. I guess I'll try to do multi-streams across the board, like for tomorrow and Tuesday. The plan is that on Monday we're going to be going through Zelda Breath of the Wild. I played Zelda Breath of the Wild a couple times already, but this time I'm going to actually attempt Ganon as soon as I get off the plateau. So it'll be the first time I'll ever like try to beeline towards him after like good 7, 8, 9 years of playing through this game. And that's just for the purpose of like just kind of reliving like the memories that was just that first initial impression playing through that game, playing it on the Nintendo Switch. And then on Tuesday we're just gonna have like an open like room, if that's how we're gonna make that work. I think we can make that work. We'll just do Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because I actually love playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And it should be great, because we have Mario Kart World, and we'll definitely try to make some time to play through that, like on stream for sure. And then Wednesday, you ain't gonna see me because I'll be participating in the midnight launch for that one. I'm looking forward to it. I'm very curious as to how that night's gonna go out, because technically speaking, I guess I mean I will be playing through it, but I'll also be doing a lot of testing. I'll be bringing in a camera and everything like that. I have like accessories that I'm testing out as well that aren't like proprietary Nintendo stuff. And we're gonna see how that plays out. I have, if you missed one of the streams, I got this adapter for like USB-A cameras. See, a connection with the USB-C adapter could actually make that work, make it viable, because the Switch 2 does have that USB dock like on top. On top of that, we have the GameCube adapter, so if you don't want to spend like $65 on like their proprietary like Nintendo Switch Online GameCube controller, let's see if this will work. It probably should. What the? Hold on. Okay, wait a minute. Listen, I love Tekken in the form of just like me watching it, and a lot of the music, sure. This is kind of weird. Why is it, I was gonna say, why is it playing like in this playlist? That does not make any sense. I think what I should do, maybe I should oh, there's a smart shuffle as well. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'll try doing that, and that should probably help out just a little bit. Yeah, I'll go with this one. But yeah, guys, I am very much looking forward. I think there's more games I want to test out too, because essentially I'll probably be out and about. Well, I could also just bring it back home, but I guess the idea is try to like have like one union place where like we're just all together as a group. We're all figuring this like Nintendo Switch 2 out. So I'll probably also bring Smash Brothers. I'll probably bring Pokemon Scarlet and Violet to see. Maybe I don't really need to do all of that per se that night. I still have to figure things out. I do need to make sure that I prep up the Switch OLED right over there, the Splatoon one. Get that ready. Because I'll have to do a trade-in for that one just to save on the cost on that thing. Oh, I actually had like kind of a scare this morning. I don't know, I'm not sure if anyone knows about this, but The Switch 2 has been something that's been canceling on people when it comes to places like Walmart. And I think it's been happening more and more. I actually got a message last night. It was actually an email. And I didn't check it until like this morning. Thankfully, like my dad didn't like look at that. A very similar story to like an Evo like a while back where I did a transaction, he caught that and reported that, and I was like without a credit card for the rest of the Evo convention, and that was my only payment method except for Anaya. Bless you, Anaya. Once again. But similar situation, but thank goodness he told me about that before he acted on it. So it was one of those things where I had to change the payment method, and I just had to verify with my dad, and then we kind of like figured it out, fixed everything up. So if I ever get another message like that again, it notifies me. And also I did change the payment method, so it should be a little bit more valid. I haven't gotten any confirmation on the actual charge per se. There's just a pending charge on the new card through its like respective app. So, ooh, that's for Sephi. So I don't want to mess that order up, especially. Or mine, just generally speaking. Anyway, so that's to say, this is going to be a very big week when it comes to Nintendo Switch, as well as Summer's Game Fest, because I do want to check that out. I don't know how I want to do that, like, stream-wise. I'm pretty sure I want to do that on Friday. It'll be the evening I come back from SoCal Gaming, so that's something I'll be doing, I think, for all 3 days. So I know that there's also an Xbox presentation on Sunday as well. Yeah, there's a lot of overlap here and there, but we're gonna work it out. But otherwise, it is going to be a very heavy Nintendo related stream going forward until things kind of cool off and we kind of get back to our normal like programming schedule. So for now, we'll go ahead and get things started with Honkai Star Rail. I have it already prepped up here, so all I gotta do is just pause on the music there. I'm glad it played sequentially, and then I will go ahead and change the category right here to please Honkai Star Rail right there. I'll go ahead and update things like about 3 times just to make sure it's there. Okay. And then we can go ahead and bring ourselves over here. Cool. And I think we're good to go. It's time to go live over on the TikTok side, I'm sure. So let's do that. Just doing all that. Be good. All right. By doing that, we are live in 3 other parts. Okay. Meanwhile, YouTube looks like it's kind of lagging behind. I'm pretty sure that'll be fixed the moment I refresh. Okay. All right, yeah, we're good. All right. Here we go, everybody. It's been a while. It's been a while since we played through Honkai Star Rail. I do want to continue playing through the game. By all means. It's just that a lot of stuff has come up. And considering that I'm doing this weekly, kind of like really like spaces out everything. We're coming across a predicament. Obviously, we're kind of going through like the game as normal. Progression stuff, there's no issues here. I've been spending a couple of bits here and there, like just grinding out the characters, and I think they're at a point where, I mean, we gotta pretty much break everyone's, or I need to ascend them at this point. But I believe the Ascension stuff doesn't happen until Weird Trailblaze level 15. We're almost there. Yeah, we're actually really close. Actually very close. But that's not the actual problem. I missed out actually on like some of the summons here and there. Obviously it's a new banner. I pretty much have like opted out on a lot of this except for like I think what they were promoting on the second, like on the 2-year. Oh yeah, actually, you know what? In case people missed out on the characters I've gotten so far, it's really just Himiko. And then that one dude. Yeah, this dude. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do with him. Or I don't even know if like he's that good. I just know that Himiko might be good, like just given the current like state of like the game. Like I think it has something to do with how I guess like new characters are really needing like certain synergies here and there. And I think Himiko like really delivers there. So I just have her like prepped up and ready just in case. But otherwise, yeah, we need to work on ascensions at some point. But I do kind of want to invest on one of these characters. I think the Herda, right? Kind of the downside right now. The fact is that I've been exposed to so many things, but yeah, I have not actually like got my toes like wet into like the actual like game, and therefore I really understand like the meta involved. All I know is that the Herda is currently the GOAT. So I've been able to save up and also do exchanges and everything like that. 20 warps, right? The question is, do I save or do I like potentially go for this one? And I kind of want to check in with chat across the board. Anyone who might be joining in right now and know anything about like Honkai Star Rail, should I just go for it? Because honestly, like we're just playing through obviously the main like story quest, so that doesn't really demand too much from me. But I do want to start like accruing like a team, possibly multiple teams. And it would be beneficial to go for someone that is like really good. But I don't know about her. I actually really don't know much about her. But for now, I think what I'll do, I'll just kind of put this on the back burner. If anyone jumps in, it would be much appreciated if you guys has any type of feedback on whether or not I should just go ahead and do this. But otherwise, we can just kind of play through like the game like normal, right? Yeah, we can do that. And of course, everybody, anyone jumping in on stream, just let me know if there's any, for me personally, just any audio bounces. That's kind of like the big thing for me. That might need some adjustment.
Hey, it's you! I was just thinking to myself, am I getting robbed? Who are these people following me? So, you know.
Stream's good? Okay. Thank you, Golden.
Anywho,
thank you.
If I just turned around, I could have thrown open my arms and said a big hi to my old friends.
Save it. You saw us in there and got scared, so you pulled a runner.
Me? Scared? Oh, my friends, what do I have to fear? Surely I haven't done anything to offend you.
Well, you threw us in the Silverman guards. Oh, yep, that's pretty much it. Yeah, actually, yeah.
Whoa. Rewind. If I hadn't made a
I do remember you, Golden
Jafar
Bob.
would have caught all of us.
I apologize because it's been a hot minute since I've actually like played through with Honkai Star Rail as the main like thing.
Hotel. Meanwhile, there I was, looking out for you from the shadows. Do you know how difficult it was to make an entrance? They were watching you the whole time.
And it's only going to be made worse because Switch 2 is here. I also have like a very selfish wish. If I mean, I'm pretty sure like Hoyoverse would be down for it, but like if they could just like support or be a platform over on Switch 2 as well, that'd be great. Granted, I guess I'm making things work, but still.
I had no choice but to take you guys down here. It was too dangerous for us on the surface. We're wanted criminals. Sure, the underworld has its drawbacks, but at least the guards would never follow us. We're safe here.
Be that as it may, did you really have to poison us?
Maybe you've forgotten, but we were in a tight spot, my friend. There was no time to think. I had to use whatever I could.
So it wasn't to cover anything up? A secret that you didn't want anyone, including us, to find out?
It's...
What's this ad lib right here?
Don Hung, what secret?
Well, I'm not certain yet. But there's more to our friend here than meets the eye.
You win. I'll help you to the best of my ability, free of charge, I might add. but please don't go spreading rumors about me. All right, to prove my sincerity, I'll introduce you to Wildfire. If you're looking for
Oh,
something
you mean like the
they're
song?
the ones to ask.
No. Oh yeah, they did talk about. That's how bad it has been. The first thing I think about, like when Wildfire's mentions, like, oh, you like the song, right? But I was like, no. They talked about it like last stream. And how old is that stream? 2 weeks old. Let's see. I don't want to go with that one. Actually, you know what? Looks like it's just like questionnaire
Because you're
stuff
looking
here.
for something? Why are you asking? Dan Hung told me you guys were searching for a what's the word? Stellaron. Sounded pretty powerful. If anyone has a clue on its whereabouts, it'll be Wildfire.
You said I'd uncover a clue if I became the Fight Club champion.
Yeah. I mean, if you fought in the final round and won, you'd have incredible street cred right now. Wildfire wouldn't think twice about talking with you. I don't see the problem.
Well, I guess that's kind of fair enough.
Well, there's no such thing as a free lunch, of course. Wildfire has no reason to help you yet, so we'll just have to give them one. With your talents, we have nothing to worry about. I'm telling you, no matter where you go, there's only one rule to getting things done. Find the demand. You know, like supply and demand. Anyway, the underground has been sealed off for more than a decade. But do you think people here are just resigned to their fate?
What kind of organization
Well,
is
you want my
Wildfire?
opinion? They're a bunch of artless, stubborn fools. But who cares what I think, huh? They're a band of do-gooders who sprung up to maintain order in the underground after the Silvermane guards withdrew. Wildfire set up shop. Still, don't underestimate them. We walk in the presence of giants. Have you heard that saying before? Well,
Also drink some water.
Wildfire
Oh,
has giants. in
sorry,
its
my bad.
midst. You'll
I do see the
see.
redeem right there. I was just so absorbed with the conversation.
Have a little faith. It's like I said. Senpo never lets friends who've helped him come to harm.
So, what does Wildfire
Yeah, I should
do
set up
all
like a
day?
notification thing for that too.
Everything. They keep the peace, uphold justice, fight for resources, distribute goods. The sliver of trust they have for me has to do with the last one. Huh.
It's like that too.
Where's Joshua?
Joshua? From Trails?
What are those shiny rocks?
Ah, this is Geomarrow, an exothermic ore. The underground and the surface are sealed off from one another, right? Well, only the Geomarrow transport line is still running. The underground sends ore to the surface, and the surface sends goods to the underground. At least in theory. Most undergrounders are miners, and this is what they mine for a living. You know, if we didn't have Geomarrow to burn, this world would have frozen to death long ago. All right, let's keep moving. The person I was looking for isn't here.
Okay, but this is I was gonna say, okay. This is starting to kill me just a little bit. But the problem is that like I know the herd is a big deal. But I see Serval and I see Natasha. And they probably have their uses here too, but like Misha, I've heard is not great. But I'm like, if there was any time for me to like do this, it would be like today or like next Sunday, which would probably be the next date to like do streaming for Honkai Star Rail. Oh, you know what? It's pretty early. Let's do it. Let's do the temple. Let's do it. Oh? Is that the sign? I think it is. It is. Here we go. Come on. No! No! Oh god, dude. Oh. I mean, you know, just play this out. I low-key don't want to talk to anybody right now. Okay, now I can talk. Oh, jeez, dude. I mean, yeah, I guess if you don't have a healer or whatever, but like... Damn, dude. That was my first time, like, doing another 10 pull, and, like, that's what I got. It's something. Hey, wait, hold on. What was it? Celestial Invitation. I mean, look, I'm assembling my team. So anyway, let's do another 10 pull. That's all I got. I don't think we got it. Yeah, no, it was not that. I got more serval, I guess. And I guess more of these light cones I can actually like start looking into as well. All right. Well, why don't we just get that over with then? Okay, so what are we looking at here? Basic attack. Put 6 damage. Okay. I mean, it's not like I'm not gonna not do it.
Only true companion.
And then the next one. Every time Serval's talent is triggered, deals additional damage, regenerates. Okay.
Rock and roll might be my only true companion.
That's all we got. Oh yeah, she doesn't even have the auto line. Well, or the light cones. Mainly because we're kind of like focusing on one. But what's this one actually? Definitely not for her, but only for those of the hunt. Who do we currently have? Well, the only one who... Actually, we don't even have like a character with that on our team right now at present. So, okay. Yeah, we can make this work. Dumpster. Trash can, I guess. Game time, yes. How many trash cans are there in Belobog? Attention, trash cans put side to side together are considered as one. But those you can see but cannot be reached do not count. I haven't been 20? Nice answer. Honestly, it's uncertain if your answer is correct. This is the underworld after all. This trash can has not been seen its overworld relatives in a long time. You know what? Here comes a question with a definite answer. Guess, how many trash cans are there in this town? Same thing, side by side. You know what? How would I know? This is not fair. 6. This is the wrong answer, but it is understandable. Who would count the number of existing trash cans? So let's just stop the game right now. It's too childish. Childish. Sheer trash can results in your odor. This is some. This is I can't say this is like the first time ever, but like some very descriptive stuff when analyzing trash bins in this game. Stands silently, carrying its own resolute gravitas that reminds you of an elder of vast wisdom and stood on the side of the street for years, witnessing its rise and fall. Great! I will open it. You have missed the narration just now. This elderly dumpster has been standing here in the spot for years. You must respect these years of accumulated wisdom. Are you trying to stop me? You are unstoppable, alright. Your will is absolute. This is a piece of advice. Please refrain from uncovering the dumpster's contents and just let it stand here with silence and dignity it deserves. They're stubborn about it. Alright. Okay, let's see. Welcome. I want to buy something, if possible. Maybe not. I think we'll be okay. Oh, hello. Let me just... I know there's not really much for me to do when I do that, but... Okay.
Old Oleg isn't here either? Where is everyone?
So you're leading us on another wild goose chase?
I wouldn't dare. Trust me, we're getting close.
Huh? What's that huge structure in the distance?
Oh, that's the furnace core. It's the pillar that connects the underworld and the overworld. People used to travel up and down that thing, but then...
Then what?
It's a long story. In any case, practically nothing moves up or down anymore.
Except you.
Oh, come on. My
That's a fair
dear
point.
fellow. I thought we weren't going to discuss this. I beg you, the fewer rumors there are about me, the better.
Like, what are you hiding, Peter? Another interesting description on this. What did it say again? Something in future metal bars will disappear from the world, opening doors towards a future possibility. Oh, okay. Do I want to go that way? No, it's telling me to go this way now. I was gonna say, can I go up here? I can.
Sila's usually always out on patrol here at this time. What's Wildfire up to? Are they avoiding me?
Oh,
Hey, look! Who is that?
she's here too?
Looks like she's in trouble.
My friends, don't just stand there. This drama doesn't need any more bystanders.
Oh? You know, it might be interesting to see you get in trouble.
We should avoid attracting too much attention. We can't just leave her.
I was wondering, we can't just stand here. Marta's right. Does anyone have popcorn? No, Donna's right. We should be helpful.
Exactly! My boy, Cold Dragon Young. Young Master Dan Hung speaks with reason.
Let's help her.
All right, princess. Let's dispense with the pleasantries.
Oh man, I have seen this cutscene before though.
You dare attack someone on our turf? Well, how about a few rounds with me?
Darn it! Quick, disperse!
Spineless thugs.
Miss Sela, phew. It's a good thing you showed up when you did. My heartfelt thanks. These vagrants have got some nerve looking for trouble in Wildfire Terra.
Shut it, Sampo. This is you written all over it. Wildfire has countless issues on its plate right now. We don't need a side order of Koski. I hear Silvermane Guard is paying the underworld a visit. Is that you?
You kidnapped me and brought me to the underground. What is the meaning of this?
Hold on. I'm not sure if anyone else has seen this before. Also, welcome back, people like over on Twitch side. I'm not sure if anyone else has seen this. I think I saw it on like Twitter/X about someone playing through this particular part of the game, and they immediately like made the connection. Is this a ship? Without any context from what I understand, and apparently got that. I was like, bro, what? I'm looking at this right now. I'm like, I guess that's just not me, but like, that's crazy.
Listen to her. What is the meaning of this? She still thinks she's an overworld princess.
I'm over here just thinking like she hasn't even like delivered a single line towards her. That's crazy.
Do you know what's become of us down here while you live the easy life? Did you even consider the fate of the Underworlders?
The Silvermane guards aren't living the easy life. We are constantly engaged with the enemy, defending Belobog from the scourge of attacking monsters and protecting all those above and below the surface.
Do you even hear yourself? You protect the underground? Redeploying every guard to the surface? Sealing off the only passageway? Protecting the so-called architects, more like it.
The Madam Guardian has her reasons.
Enough talk. You're coming with me. Chief Oleg wants to see you, and he's got more than a few questions.
Perfect, Miss Hila. We were just on our way to pay Chief Oleg a visit ourselves. Room for a few more?
Fully booked.
Damn.
Who are they?
Hi, nice to meet you. Oleg's guys. I don't know if I want to be a friend of Sampo's though.
What good is your name by itself?
Nice to meet you too.
Well, it's like this. The chief's in the market for specific talent. An urgent request, so I'm taking them to see him.
We're looking for a Stellaron. It's the source of all the disasters here. If we find it, we can...
I would recommend you not recite your story to everyone you meet. Miss Hila won't understand it anyway, so let's save it for the chief, huh?
You're right. I don't understand it. And I don't plan on passing the message on either. Wildfire's encountered trouble at the Great Mine. The chief's busy. If you really want to find him, come look for me at the mine entrance. I'm leaving.
Damn, she's just gone. More training. I really should do these. One, because that was easy. And then I should probably do that one. It's gonna take me a hot minute to really like get my bearings with all these. Oh, but I should really work on these ones for sure. Actually, can I? I mean, shouldn't be a problem with like my current stats and everything. So, although wait a minute, these are from other places that I haven't been to yet. I feel, is that something I should be doing? Or I guess more accurately, should I be allowed to do that? I guess it doesn't matter because I probably would just do it anyway. I'm just trying to remember exactly like the currency for everything here. So credits are always nice, I suppose. I think these are character essential materials. Yeah, we should probably keep that in mind. Yeah, should keep that in mind. And there's, oh yeah, there are more. In fact, maybe I should look for the ones, yeah, over here. Okay, so the basic drops. I know, let me see if I can find the one, I think it might be this one. I am looking for the one that helps with Ascension for, Ron May. Oh, I guess they're wanting me to go through more tutorial-based stuff. Open up assignments. Assignments to get corresponding rewards. Just assignment durations to get more rewards. Oh, I see. Use characters of the recommended paths to obtain bonuses. Okay. Each character of the recommended paths dispatched. Okay, so I was gonna say, yeah, sure. I was gonna say I have been kind of low key talking smack about Misha, so perfect way to bond over it. I can even do this here too. Feels like that's kind of more of a recommendation to get more characters, so you can just do more of these. So if I wanted to do this one, I'm not too familiar with the icons here, but I guess they also just like filter out just for you, so. Let's see. Wait, am I missing one? Hold on. Okay. Got it. And I guess, yeah, they also highlight just to make sure. Yeah, so if I recall, that should probably be erudition, and then that's the defensive path. Yes. Anyway, I figured that out then. All right, so y'all just be doing your own thing there. Any more to? Okay. Increase nameless honor level and win more reward stuff like that. Okay. See, unlock nameless glory, raise its level to 30 to receive a light cone of your choosing from treasure of the starry seas. This period rewards. Oh, okay. So changes here and there. Oh, I see. Gotcha, gotcha. I'm not sure if anyone would get offended if I said this, but I was like, oh, this seems like it's like a battle pass of sorts. I mean, I'm used to seeing that in Zenless, so fair enough. This week consumed some Trailblaze power. Okay, I mean, I can work on that. Divergent simulated universe one time. I need to wait for the story mode to like get that back up and running again. Cavern erosion. I don't know about that one. We'll get there. And there's still more. You can remote control the Omni synthesizer via your phone to rapidly synthesize materials. Sure. Okay. Okay. Various consumables. Specific materials are needed for that. Okay. And you can just synthesize right there. Sure. Cosmic fried rice. I can also get it from the vending machine too. Switch to material exchange. Oh. I'll choose to be exchanged. Sure. Oh, okay. Just need one of these three. Okay. Yeah, just make one. Thank you. Actually, what else is there? So I can make a couple of these ones: first aid, protective stuff, buffs, and the usual healing stuff, but also some of these. It also includes something that for Ron May. I think it might be this one. Can I make anything out of it? Yes, I can. Alright. Let me just double check here. So yeah, she does need that. That means I can kind of just go ahead and do it at this point. Actually, I can work on everybody else as well. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's just start with me at that point.
I'm not done yet.
That's pretty straightforward. Now, I was gonna say, how far can I go with this? If I just auto add, let's just see what happens. Oh, okay. That's not too crazy. And I have to actually, can I just go ahead and, cool. I can just do it from here. many can I? Okay, so how many? I think 5. Oh, but it has to be over here. So I did make a couple more of those. Oops. All good, because we'll probably use that later. I hope. Oh, sorry. This way. There we go. Okay, ascend.
Research is progressing at astronomical speeds.
And honestly, maybe she's the one I would definitely just go ahead and focus the levels up on too. Nice. As well as my own character too, but actually, you know, why not? Oh. Well. Yes. Let's do it. Also, does that mean that I can also open up some of the traces here? Yes. So, yeah, honestly, let's just do it. Every time breaks in. Okay. I like that. Okay. I guess I'll have to do the same for her as well. Uh-oh. I don't have enough of that. I'll get back to that. Oh, actually, I need more. Okay. I'm seeing some roadblocks here. What's this all about here? Oh. Gotcha. It just tells me some additional stuff as well. But some of the rewards I get for that. Same for you? Yes. Cool. Just figuring it out as we go.
Oh, hi.
Let's go say,
Wanna listen to my thoughts on the underground?
You know, I would never really ask someone if they want to hear my thoughts. I just kind of blurt it out. You know what? Maybe I could take a cue from March.
Where should I start?
I want to hear about your observations.
My observational skills are second to none. Well, the underworld is surrounded by cliffs, and there's no obvious structure. It seems like a spread out collection of mines and small towns, just like the outskirts of Belobog. There's that huge pillar called the furnace core that's always in view. Maybe it's some kind of energy hub? From what I've seen, the residents are nearly all miners. It seems like the people here have less than those in the overworld. Still, the miners watch fights in their spare time. It's less pretentious than that theater they have on the surface.
Fair point.
They're
The
always in a
Underworlders.
hurry. The pace of life here is so fast. Things are pretty busy in the overworld too, but everything feels more relaxed up there.
That's all I can think of. I want to hear what you think about the
I'm
others.
not so good at analyzing people, but seeing as you asked,
What do you think of Sampo? Wild guess. Let me assume that you don't.
that guy, he's lazy, lying, cunning, and evil. I don't like him. Can't stand the sight of him. I bet you think he's
Damn.
pretty entertaining. Watch out or he'll fool you.
Who's Hook again?
You mean that naughty kid we played hide
Oh
and seek with?
yeah. Ooh, that's a character we have.
Dr.
Uh-oh.
Natasha said that she's a handful, but that she also takes care of the homeless kids. Maybe she's more mature than she seems? Still, I can't believe how arrogant she is. I was pretty mad with her for a while. The
Rania?
Silvermane girl? She's pretty. I like looking at her.
That shouldn't really be funny. I get it.
When I first met her, I thought she was kind of scary. But now it seems like there's something on her mind. I'm too nervous to ask her. At least she's not trying to arrest us anymore.
Fair enough.
She says what she thinks.
Deal?
I like her. And did you hear what she said about the Silvermane guards? Sounded like she'd been waiting a long time to say it. I think I'd get along with her. If we can get her to help us, we'll bag a Stellaron in no time.
That's all I can think of. That's it for now.
If you hear any juicy gossip, information, come find me.
How are you finding your first trailblazing expedition?
There's a lot of breaks in between. Great. I enjoy a good adventure.
I'm about to summarize the intel we've gathered so far. Did you want to listen?
Maybe another time. No, that's why I'm here.
First, we have the underworld. A huge underground space. Miners have built towns here and are excavating geomarrow.
Relation between here and the overworld?
We learned from Natasha that the underworld shoulders the energy needs for their entire civilization. Laboring in the underworld used to be a great honor, and there was regular movement between realms. Sampo mentioned the furnace core, which people would use to travel in both directions. But now, each realm is sealed off from the other. Only the automatic transport line for geomarrow and goods is still in operation. The reason for sealing the furnace core still needs to be investigated. In addition, it appears that Sampo has secret connections that grant him passage between here and the surface. That may come in useful to us.
Do soldiers from the overworld ever come down here? I'm not sure why we'd ask Don Hung about this.
Up to now, apart from Branya, whom Sampo brought here.
Yeah, he doesn't really know
Fight
much.
Club, I heard people say that the guards withdrew from the underground many years ago, and that it was the Supreme Guardian who gave the order. At the time, the Supreme Guardian was none other than Kokolia Rand.
I'm clear on this bit. What
Next,
else?
we have our goal, the Stellaron. After we revealed our intentions, the Supreme Guardian suspended communications and sent soldiers to arrest us. Her reaction was strange, to say the least.
Why did the Supreme Guardian choose to act that way?
It's too early to say, but it was a radical move. It means that we must have broached a highly sensitive subject. A secret that she's sparing no effort to protect. If I remember our discussion correctly, I think there are two main possibilities. The Architects and the Stellaron. I'm inclined to think it's the latter, but we lack evidence.
Will we find any Stellaron clues in the underworld? I feel like...
There's an old saying that goes, good fortune lies within bad fortune lurks within good. Even when compared with the overworld, the underworld has a long history. There should be valuable intel here. Not to mention, without the Supreme Guardian's interference, we have a better chance than ever of locating the Stellaron. Lastly,
What else?
we have the main strength of the underworld. After the Silvermane guards withdrew, and in order to keep the peace, the residents of the underworld spontaneously organized their own militia, thereby taking over the guards' duties.
Do we need to ally with Wildfire? Probably in our best interest, yeah.
Ally? It's a little premature to be talking
No,
about
I think it's a good idea. Hold
but
on.
Wildfire will be familiar with all manner of forces below ground. If we want to find Stellaron clues in the underground, I'm certain they can help.
Do you trust Wild? I feel like this is way too ahead of
I know
it.
them. Trust isn't part of the picture yet. But speaking of trust, I suggest you don't place too much of yours in Sampo Koski. He hasn't revealed his true intentions, but he has managed to corral us into a difficult situation. Almost without us realizing. That's a dangerous person indeed.
That we can agree on.
That's all we need to summarize for now. If there's anything else you're not clear on, come and find me.
I gotta point this out. Granted, this was super optional. Could have maybe like talked to Sampo, maybe talked to like Branya, or just simply like carried on. But I gotta say, like, that recap was a little bit extra. Again, I could have just like skipped that. And I'm kind of coming off from the perspective like of Zenless Zone Zero, where I personally feel like a lot of how they kind of present information in the narrative, kind of a more show don't tell type of situation, unless it's like kind of needed contextually. But I felt like this was kind of just handed to us in like gross detail. But it was optional, so I mean, I got no complaints about it.
Bored? Your big brother Sampo's always up for a chat.
And they have so much dialogue here. I like voice acting too, but this is a lot.
What kind of question is that? I'm your old pal Sampo Koski. We've been through thick and thin together.
I also heard that the main characters, Kalis and Stell, right? They're no longer the same voice actors. I think are gone this time around. At the time of like us streaming this. Anyway, didn't answer the question.
That just means there's something wrong with your question. Questions are like transactions. If your request isn't clear, you might end up buying the wrong thing.
Who's Wildfire and Seal?
Wildfire are one of my major clients. Though the work is mostly odds and ends, still, it's always a pleasure. Who am I to complain if the money's right, huh? Zila works for them. Oleg's most trusted lieutenant. To her, I'm probably just a Wildfire's lapdog. Yeah, well, but a very contented lapdog, I should add.
What do they want?
As a non-member, not a clue. They'd never tell me their ultimate aims. Shame, really. It's not like I'm a blabbermouth. A pleasure. Until next.
I will arrest you under the Supreme Guardian's decree. Nothing has changed.
Damn.
I am not your friend.
It takes time to make friends.
I saw you the day before the Goethe Hotel. Japard took you to see the Supreme Guardian. He told me you were visitors from beyond the sky. Just like the interstellar travelers of ancient legend. People of all kinds that carried the will of the eons. Japard said that you wanted to help us reverse the damage that the eternal freeze and fragmentum continue to wreak on our planet. But that night, Mother summoned me and ordered me to take a detachment to arrest you. What happened? The Supreme Guardian didn't tell me the details, and Japard had to rush back to the front line. I don't understand.
It sounds like you should have like looked into it just a little bit more instead of just following on orders.
Oh. The Silvermane guards withdrew to the surface long ago. I must avoid that identity here. Until we're back in the overworld, I propose a temporary truce and cooperation.
Now we're talking.
Your true intentions are of interest to me. If it helps you to trust me, I'm willing to answer your questions to the best of my ability.
What crime have we committed? The answer is you don't know.
Let me repeat. All I received were the Supreme Guardian's instructions. It is for the adjudication panel to pass judgment on the accused.
That sounds familiar from before.
All the Supreme Guardian told me was that your identities were counterfeit, and that your intention was to overthrow the rule of the Architects.
Do you know where the Stellaron
Truthfully,
is?
I've never heard of this Stellaron. But if all this catastrophe could be brought to an end simply by sealing it, then I hope its existence proves to be real.
Filmmen who dropped from the underground?
Fragmentum monster activity on the surface intensified, and hostilities on the front line were critical. To resist the invasion, the Architects had no choice but to redeploy the guards to the front line. If we couldn't hold our defensive line, then we wouldn't be able to maintain our supply of aid to the underground, which would have collapsed without us. That was the Supreme Guardian's explanation.
Are you willing to cooperate with us?
In truth, I've always felt like something important is being hidden. Whether it's the Architects, Mother, or Silvermane Guards, there's always an unnatural element to their actions. Since encountering you, the unexpected seems to have arrived in waves. I never thought I'd enter the underworld that has been sealed away for so long. I have a feeling that with you, I can pick up the lost threads and dispel my uncertainties.
That's all I have to ask.
We should be going to see Wildfire. Let's move.
Okay. Should I? It's not like I can pick it up.
Hey, you came. That was fast.
Really, though? Because we were spending a good minute just talking to people. What trouble has Wildfire gotten into? Doing in the mine?
Didn't I
That's the
tell
first
you?
thing.
Long story short, the underground used to have many mines. However, in recent years, some sort of corrosion called the fragmentum started to spread. It's ruined a lot of mines.
Oh, so we have to go in and kind of take care of that?
The one
more
we're
likely?
heading into is relatively unaffected. A bunch of vagrants made it their home after their old turf was consumed by the fragmentum. Actually, most of them are pretty honest folks. But with such a large group, it's inevitable that troublemakers will find their way in. They've been stealing stuff from the miners and picking fights. And that's not the worst of it. Things are much more serious this time. For 2 days now, huge clashes have been breaking out between the miners and the vagrants. It isn't pretty. Mines are our lifelines in the underworld. We have to keep providing Geomarrow to the overworld in exchange for supplies. In order to quell the situation, Chief Oleg brought Wildfire into the mine and left me in charge of security for the towns. But the situation in the mine is critical. I have to back him up.
I don't think I understand. Can you go over again? No. Okay, we'll go.
As for you, the Chief will decide your fate when we see him.
Good. I've been wanting to come face to face with the leader of the underworld.
Where the hell are you?
You're about to come face to face with reality.
All right, let's do this.
Huh? Isn't that the doctor lady?
What's Natasha doing here? Nat, I didn't think you'd be here. Where's Oleg?
Hey, Zila and Sampo's guests. So it looks like you've already met. I haven't seen Oleg. The miners said they saw him take a group further in.
These people, what are you doing here? I'm not feeling too good. Natasha, over here. Please send to me first.
Miners and their family members. They want an explanation from the instigators. This area up ahead is a vagrant dwelling, but they've sealed off the entrance. I guess they're afraid that angry miners might try to take revenge. I heard that many were injured in the clashes, so I hurried over here to see if I could help.
How could the situation here become such a mess?
I heard that First Mining Team found a geomarrow vein with incredible deposits.
Mm-hmm.
The initial estimate put it at the largest discovery in the last 30 years.
Are you serious? That's big news. How come I never heard about it?
Well, they weren't in a hurry to make it known. Most of the mines have been contaminated by the fragmentum. Many people are out of work. They were afraid of being overwhelmed if they let the word out. But the vagrants here have keen eyes. They couldn't keep it hidden from them. Some local gangs wanted to profit from the situation, so they blackmailed the mining team for hush money. And that was the final straw.
That's the price of guarding a secret. Vein should belong to those who discovered it. I'm just for the first option.
I can understand your thinking. It's just that the underground is in difficult straits. And that's how the clash started. Now both sides are dealing with heavy losses. So, are you guys here to help resolve the conflict?
They're here because they need a favor from Chief Oleg. I'm escorting them. And seeing as you need that helping hand, it wouldn't be too much to ask you to lend one here first, right?
Of course we want to help. We care about other people too, you know.
Not interested, sorry. Now we're willing.
Oh, that's quite nice of you.
I believe we're dealing with kind-hearted people here, Zila. As you've all seen, the situation down here is, strained. If you can, we would really appreciate you helping the people.
Oh, relics. Provide wear bonus stuff. Yeah, we're doing that, right? Or are we not? Let's find out. We're not. God, dude. There's a lot of things. Oh yeah, the hat. So I'm very familiar with how this plays as far as like leveling them up and everything. Oh yeah, the set power, yeah, or the set pieces here. Attack by 12, okay. I'm sure you guys don't have to worry about exactly what the stats are for now. And stuff here for the character. That's nice, actually. Oh, there we go. When the relics main things, is recommend stat for the characters be viewed, be highlighted. Got it. I was gonna say, should I just go ahead and whip everything on? Maybe. Uh-oh. Can't do those. Just 4. Yeah, yeah, I'll do it. It's all in Natasha. What else? I was just thinking, should I try to level them up? Can I do that? What do y'all need for that? Activate the selection. Only that one. Okay. Well, now, only add those materials. Got it. Because they should I? Well, actually, wait a minute. Oh yeah, they also include the rarities here too. Should probably go for maybe this one instead, and this one. Oh, yeah, that's attack, effect rest. I was gonna say, why don't we try that one? These are on low, okay, and then auto add. Oh god, that even includes like consuming those ones. Okay, let's do it. Can I add more? Nope. That's it. Cavern relics. Preserve, protected by Phantom. Offer stat boosts to a character, provide extra buffs. War. Okay, I see what you mean. We'll have to do. So yeah, we'll have to consider that. Oh, listen.
Have any of you seen my husband? He's a good-looking guy, tall and thin. You again. Quit joking around. No need to add to the confusion. You think I'm joking? I saw you taking down the names of the miners. That's why I came over. Oh. You can put the name down here.
Oh, sheesh. Oh, wait. I see that. How quick is this quick read? Yep.
The giant ore vein. The one they discovered. That must be where the clashes are centered. Come on, let's get to higher ground and take a look.
Peak.
Peak.
He's done for. He was asleep in there.
Easy. Dr. Natasha told you to rest. What if your wound opens up again? Besides, Elaine will get him out. She's a reliable girl.
Elaine was in there too? Quick, we have to...
Calm down and stop worrying. Wildfire's already gone in.
But oh, nice. Come on. Are we having some trouble here, or? Okay.
This might be of some use.
That was really weird.
That
Those were
person
kind of
up
acting
ahead.
wonky.
Is he asleep?
Let's head up and take a look. He might need help.
I think he might be dead. Oh, he's asleep.
Falling asleep in a place like this. Impressive. Hey, wakey wakey. You'll get mushrooms growing on your head.
What? Mushroom bread? I can't see it on the menu. Miss Seela!
Have you got a death wish or something? How can you sleep here? Get back to safety and take shelter.
Take shelter? I remember now. These guys came out of nowhere and got into a fight with the mining team. At the time, I was exhausted. I'd hardly run a few feet when one of them caught me. If it weren't for wildfire, they'd have stolen the clothes off my back.
So where did they go? They take your clothes? These ones? That's crazy.
Further in, I guess. Those thugs took control of the vein ages ago, and they're fully armed. We poor, defenseless, good folks were no match for them. It's only thanks to wildfire that the Great Mine hasn't fallen into their hands completely.
It seems like Chief Oleg must be up ahead. Hurry up and get back to safety. Look for Nat. And try not to get into another scrap along the way.
Okay. Thank you for, getting me on my feet. If I get back soon enough...
Time to take a nap.
I recognize that woman. That's Elaine from First Mining Team. Quick, let's get up there and see if she's wounded. Elaine! Are you okay?
Seela, thank goodness. I'm fine. Just a couple of sprains. You've got good timing. Those vagrants were asking me about the robots, but I don't know anything. Oh, don't you know? The intersection of the Great Mine has been seized by a band of robots. Neither the mining team nor the vagrants can get anywhere near.
The new Challenger Center. About time. Human-only conflicts are so boring.
Does anyone know where the robots come from?
At first, we thought that a collective fault had occurred in the excavation machines, but then we found out that those machines didn't even belong to the mining team. They came out of nowhere and pushed the vagrants and us back.
Fragmentum things, I
the only
think.
tunnels into the intersection. There's no way anyone in the mining team is behind this. Operating a single unit is tiring enough, but a whole...
And there's only one possibility. boss, Svarog.
Svarog? That name sounds familiar.
You remember the robots we defeated in the boxing gym?
Oh, Boss Svarog's robots! What's his deal?
Let's just say he's not to be trifled with. Let's go and find some other people. Elaine, can you make it back to safety?
No problem. Zila and the rest of you, be careful.
Robots? Aligned against humans? I've never heard of such a thing. Machines should obey humans unconditionally.
That's not the...
That's not the.
Is this elevator broken? Why isn't it responding?
Why are you worried about this piece of junk? Do you really want to go down there and be a live target for the robots?
That voice sounds familiar.
But if we evacuate, then haven't we lost out?
You idiots. We'll just steal off the miners. Look, I saw with my
Yeah,
eyes.
yeah,
I
yeah.
managed to
It's
access
him.
Geomap. This is a perfect opportunity.
I think I've seen like a video recommendation. I don't know why I'm blanking on the name, but I know. Yep, I know.
Oh, good idea.
Shameless. Still after the miners, are you? Time to teach you a lesson.
Damn, are we gonna just... Alright. So, may not apply to TikTok in particular, but we've been over an hour into the stream. That includes just us yapping as well. I think this is the first time, like, in the stream that we're entering combat. There's just a lot going on, you know?
Existence is unity.
Let's make it quick.
You know what?
Time for an overhaul.
Damn.
Fleeing at the first sign of danger. That's all they're good for.
Huh? What's this? Did those guys leave it behind? Whoa!
What the hell is that?
What the heck?
Beep, beep, beep. Searching for potential user. Beep, beep, beep. Voice print detected. Looking up corresponding identity information. Oh my, it's an alien!
Hey, it talks! And it knows that we aren't from this planet?
It doesn't seem to be technology from here. Look, it even has an Interastral Peace Corporation logo on it.
Oh, okay.
Perhaps it's an antiquity left behind by some past interstellar traveler.
Beep, beep, beep. Your mom's an antiquity. Beep, beep, beep. Whatever. So you aliens know about the Interastral Peace Corporation? That's great. Beep, beep, beep. Self-introduction. I am Richard, the home use object finder. Model information. Version 0.63. Professional model. Annual deluxe package. Nickname? Findy.
A home use object finder? Who knew the IPC made these kinds of products?
Beep, beep, beep. My brainwave scanner module is damaged. Please send me to an Interastral Peace Appliances retail store near you for free repair within the warranty period of 232 years, 84 days.
Very specific.
Beep, beep, beep. Alien, please take me to an Interastral Peace Appliances retail store to conduct repairs.
What? This fella's already broken. What should we do? Take it with us?
My inventory's already maxed out. We'll take it.
Beep, beep. Yes. When you need to find something you can't see, just call upon Findy. That's me.
I'm also still broken, so be sure to do the other thing. That was so random though. Okay, so they want me to go that away. This is not working. Right. You're not authorized to use the lift. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hit it with the hammer. Hey, hold on. Why do you get to fight like alongside them? That's not fair.
Existence is unity.
Let's go.
Time to twirl!
Do I really want to? Nah, it should be fine.
Time to twirl!
Yeah.
How am I gonna get that time back?
Question: how quick is this? Got it. Another dude over there. Am I missing something over on this side? Yeah. Oh, this thing. Yes.
In my sleep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hopefully y'all don't mind if
What was that? Think you can take on me?
let me just deal with them real quick.
There's more to life. Eternal.
I was gonna say, wait, can I could just speed forward, can't I? That's with R1, right?
All
Yep,
will be
it is.
swept away by the wind.
Rules are made to be broken.
Time to twirl!
And we're done.
Hey, what's that commotion? It sounds like there's a big argument happening. Let's
Sure.
get closer and take a look.
But let's find this out first. Nice. Nice.
Cowards and bullies. I don't remember you guys acting this tough around Svarog's minions. Did your parents never teach you what a backbone was?
We ain't stupid. Why would we risk our lives against the robots? And get off the high road. You can't just find a huge chunk of geomarrow and hog it all to yourselves.
This mine is our territory. The mining team is laboring here day in and day out. You guys don't even pretend like you're here to lend a hand. You're lazy. All you want is to profit off our
lazy.
sweat and tears. You don't even try hiding it. Disgraceful.
Where does
I couldn't quite hear
disgrace
that.
come into it when we can't even fill our stomachs, huh? I know your game. You're just waiting for us to starve to death so there's more food for your mining team.
That voice sounds kind of familiar too. But I don't know the name of the
Time trying to
person
reason with you. While you've been
either.
kicking up this fuss, the whole vein's been seized by robots. Now,
Right. We can't rely on the vein anymore. But don't forget which side brought loaded guns to the party.
whoa, easy.
Wait.
I'm warning you.
Hey, I gotta give
wildfire
you.
in the area.
I was gonna respect the fact that like they're standing up to the dudes with weapons on them.
Empty threat.
But then all of a sudden, like, hey, wait a
Wildfire are
minute.
stuck dealing with Svarog's minions. How are they gonna help you now? Unless you're planning on taking a bullet. Hand over.
Hold on.
Getting ready to attack. Those miners are unarmed.
You shameless scoundrels!
Let's stay calm. Leave it to me.
I'm going to. We can't let these thugs get away with whatever they like.
Aha! And who do we have here? Do you know whose territory this is?
You know, we could probably just skip forward.
Isn't your territory. I'm in a hurry. I'll take you all in one go.
Time to twirl!
Oh, Zila, thank goodness you came. We were nearly,
Nothing but a few knuckleheads. I'm just glad you're okay. Antonia, have you seen Chief Oleg?
Oleg? He took a group into the intersection. Said it was to clear off the invading robots. They've been gone for a while now. If Wildfire was around, those thugs wouldn't have dared.
Seems like the core of this problem is Svarog's robots.
We need to talk about this boss.
The boss. He appeared suddenly after the guards were redeployed and became a major player in the underworld. Svarog claims to be a guardian of humanity, while the ownerless robots obey his commands. They've occupied the Furnace Core hub, and they're not letting anyone get close. Nobody knows why Svarog did any of this. He usually doesn't leave the Furnace Core and interfere unless some kind of disorder breaks out in the underworld.
Wait, a guardian of humanity? That can command...
Looks like your mighty architects weren't as all-knowing as you thought.
Any opportunity to just jab.
Can you two say anything without quarreling? This isn't the time! It sounds like there's danger waiting for us in the intersection. Can we...
I want to meet Svarog and the minions. Let's say the miners.
Easy for you to say. This isn't over. The chief and the others are still down there. It's only a bunch of scrap metal. What are we afraid of?
Oh, is Zila starting to appreciate our strength?
I'll be honest. You guys are hardworking. If everyone from Wildfire were as impressive as you on the battlefield, we wouldn't be so hard-pressed by Svarog.
I forget that. Yeah, we're actually tougher than the average person, and it's kind of like if you play D&D and you're at level 1, which is, you know, underwhelming in the campaign, but you're technically like Olympian level as far as like your physique, your abilities, that type of thing.
Antonia, can you take the mining team back through the entrance to meet up with Natasha?
Yeah, sure thing. But be careful. There are a lot of robots up
Thank you
ahead.
for the follow. We're trying our best over here. I'll see if I can do other streams mañana as well. I'm actually really wanting to just make an excuse to play Breath of the Wild again and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe before Switch 2 comes out. Monday and Tuesday, respectively. I think I'll do multi-stream on those as well. I should probably prep thumbnails for those though. On the YouTube side especially. Oh, I just know. Oh, hey. Sorry. I will get my bearings together. Right. So, ascend and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. What else I have here? Nice. Hold on. Is it, can I what's the button to actually like I guess it just, yeah, you're gonna confirm with these ones. Got it. And is that, I think that's just the daily thing, yeah. Today's actually, yeah, it is the daily thing. Cool. I'm working on it. Oh, wait, can I do the simulated universe right now? Is it, I was gonna say, is it done? Official version of the simulated universe, forget about the previous beta version. A lot of changes. Want me to give you the patch notes? Just say them out loud to me. You have zero manners. Firstly, Stefan has made significant adjustments to the gameplay loop. According to him, the challenge goal of each phase is even clearer. I don't really get it. Just because I am a genius doesn't mean I understand gaming, so whatever he says goes. This version offers a higher degree of freedom. You can mix and match your team, choose what's from a variety of blessings, and there are random events to guarantee your unique experience every time. Finally, there are some new mechanics to help you, that helps you to better pretend to be Akabili. Okay. Huh. Guess maybe I should just go ahead and... You know what? Yeah. Voila. Official simulated universe. Real game begins now. Alright, so this contains multiple explorable worlds with progressive difficulty. All the fun and features will gradually be unlocked. You'll earn points each time you clear a stage. Do the reward points. Hey! Rewards for the last 2 clears are all here. Points here will be refreshed weekly. Weekly, gotcha. Okay. I was over here, and granted, I'm starting pretty new with Honkai Star Rail. So I really looked at everything. I was like, damn, dude, I'm not really getting a lot of like these stellar jades. Like they're kind of like one of my things of transactions when it comes to like those warps. So am I gonna get more of those or explore world 1? I'm sure you'll find some new stuff you've never seen before. Okay, well, what if I want to back out real quick? Mainly because I want to see. I only got 200. What was the exchange for that? It's 160, right? Yeah, it's the same as Zenless. Okay. So I could go for 1. I said I can go for 1, right? And they're not letting me do that. Yeah, that was kind of weird, but okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. After clearing any world for the first time, you'll receive some bonus stuff. So obviously you want to just do as many as you can. Explore the domain, earn points. That could be exchanged for rewards. Yeah, we'll do that. Also, what is this? This is an ascension type of thing. Gotcha. Download the initial characters, they say. You can choose from people you know to join your team. Their abilities are consistent with your perception of them in reality. Okay. Truly prepared fully. Press the button and it'll teleport you to World 1. Okay, so... I mean... yeah, that should be our lineup for now. And then boss enemy. Yeah, we're very much so prepared for this. Let's do it. Okay. Also, while exploring, the simulated cosmic fragments can be obtained. 50 of these are gifted at the start of each exploration. During the exploration, consume those to acquire extra help. After completing at least 1 domain in the simulated universe in the last cycle, you can actually select 1 blessing of the Trailblaze upon re-entry. What do I want? Gain the shield. When a character launches follow attack, their speed increases. That might be kind of nice. After an enemy is frozen, the next one attack can receive is guaranteed crit. Yeah, let's go for that.
Some value, I suppose. Existence is unity.
Let's go.
Time to twirl!
That have not been unlocked have been marked to help you collect them. Oh, okay. Appropriate rewards will be provided when the index is unlocked. Oh, I see. It deals damage to the enemy. There's a small chance to freeze the enemy. Actually, yeah, that kind of synergizes with the other one. Sure. Let's see, can I just walk backwards here? Nothing over here? I guess not. Dude, why are you aura farming over there? I'm like, what are you? Destructible. We'll drop fragment stuff. Yeah. We like breaking things. Dude. That's funny.
There's more.
We could probably fast forward.
Eternal.
Time to twirl!
Rules are made to be broken.
Yeah. Follow-up attacks, weakness breaks, efficiency increases. Ultimate increases damage against from. Yeah, it seems like there's a way to go through it. I'm just seeing what can work well with what I already have, as you probably should try to keep doing.
Existence is unity. All will be swept away by the wind.
Time to twirl!
You won't get away.
Time to twirl!
Damn. Okay, so what do you want here? The shield stuff. I mean, that's kind of nice. That's the second time I've seen that too. Launches follow-up attack, their energy regeneration rate increases. Yeah, I did just see that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do it. Oh, okay.
We need a strategy.
Yeah, you're right.
Keep at it.
Sound lingers.
That should be good, right?
Eternal.
This big diamond! It's all yours!
Damn. I just realized, yeah, we don't actually have a healer of any sorts right now.
You won't get away.
Rules.
We should be fine. Yeah. So, what do we have here? After launch follow-up, deals aftertaste 1 damage time. If the enemy currently has their weakness broken, does 1 extra time. Actually, that's kind of nice. Are considered attack follow-up. Oh. After attacking a frozen enemy, applies dissociation on them. Damn, I guess I already did that one. I'm all for like trying to figure things out here and collect things as we go. Respite, they say. Oh, okay. What's it downloaded for? I guess, oh. I mean... Maybe, I mean, that's our healer over there. Oh shoot, I have to read it over here. Herta's puppet appears in the simulated universe, having only communicated with you via voice before. It's a little surprising to see her manifesting like this. She looks at you expressionlessly. This is the resting area, giving you a place to catch your breath in the otherwise scary simulated universe. We hope you can restore your health, resurrect your team, buy equipment, enhance your blessings here. Herta says irresponsibly. You can enhance blessings with me. And as for the other functions, you can find them in the room itself. Enhance blessings. Yep. Flippantly. As the game master, I can make your blessings stronger or even make them earth-shattering changes to them. At the price of paying some cosmic fragments. What's the point in collecting those otherwise? Now, let's begin. Sure. So, let's see. You can enhance, obtain blessings here. Going stronger by enhancing. Naturally, you'll have to pay for it. And then, required to enhance blessings in each. Okay. So what's the enhance effect? When characters launch follow-ups, aftertaste deals 80. The big thing here is just damage 2 extra times instead of 1. Got it. Oh, I thought they wanted me to actually forcibly just do that. You know what? That's the rare one. Hey, go ahead. And I can't afford the other ones. Fun. Oh boy. Hey, relax. Oh yeah, okay.
Eternal.
That's crazy. Already done. Damage from frozen enemies increases. You know what? Yeah, I'm kind of following that path anyway, so sure. Oh, hey, relax. I'm not even here. Is someone there?
You won't get away.
Time to twirl! There's more to life.
I was gonna say, are we not just doing the whole follow-up here? Or fast forward? Now we are.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Just kept on crying. The more damage types an enemy receives from aftertaste, more damage. Okay. I'm really avoiding the shields. I really shouldn't be doing that. Maybe next time.
Sound lingers.
There's not really a lot that you're weak against, except for a baseball bat.
Eternal.
Oh, well, we're done now. After a character launches follow-up, enemy's action is delayed. Can I say I'll do it? I'll do it. What's this? 5 out of 7. Okay. Well, actually, you know what? This is interesting. Go get to close the picture frame. Try something new. Stephens Lloyd's idea. You see a man about 30 years old with a unremarkable appearance, wearing a white shirt and brown suspenders. Eyes wander while his as he speaks, as if he's avoiding something. I wanted to add some random occurrences to the game and make it more fun, but I think the brainwave reader is on the fritz. So now the events you encountered will be a little more monotonous. Yeah, so sorry about that. What are you talking about? Like, easy stutters without really looking at it. This is a random occurrence now. I wrote some templates, but the simulation currently doesn't have any way of converting them into content. So you'll just have to see the following. After speaking, the man disappears, and a line of words materialize where he was just standing. You've encountered a random occurrence. Oh, okay. Do nothing, I don't need this, or let's get some fragments, okay. Yeah, that's how monotonous. Right? Monotonous, sure. The man says as if he was genuinely sorry. It's alright, I understand. Hopefully very soon, the man says earnestly. I really want you to have a good time, really. Once again, I'm really sorry about that. More respite. Well, I guess we did just get some of those fragments, so that would be nice. Oh yeah, we can add another person. Zerval, please? Sure. I think we're good, though. And Carrying looks at you on expressions like, congratulations, well done on getting here. You can use up the stuff or all that, pretty much. max level reach on that one. Honestly, I'm not really too picky over here. Although, oh, huh. Thank you, Golden. I do still hear those. I was like, huh? That was a sound redeem over on Twitch side. Just FYI for everybody. Actually, you know what? At this point, I kind of don't really care. And then I have another one. Yes. Cool. All right. Boss time, boss time.
We need a strategy.
I kind of remember you. Kinda. So.
Keep at it.
Sound lingers.
Sure.
Existence is unity.
I guess I'll just. Let's say, should I let the auto battle? Yes, let's do the auto battle
All
play.
will be swept away by the wind.
I trust this team.
You won't get away.
Time to twirl!
You won't get away.
This big diamond, it's all yours!
Damn.
It'll take more than that.
Yeah.
One step closer to the stars.
We didn't even get to enjoy the music. Hey! How's the experience with the official version? If you find it easy, you can challenge the next world. Apparently, it's more difficult with stronger enemies. Rome said that, according to his model. You have a 60% chance of losing the first time, but it's not like you actually lose anything. You'll clear sooner or later. You folks really here to research Aeons? Our Eons? It's feeling more like a real game. Now let's ask the first question. What are you talking about? Goals haven't changed. Alright, now run off and get ready. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, these don't look like, I mean, there's this, but like, that's not exactly what I'm looking for, you know? Also, Gerald's over there. I'm not sure when Gerald actually said that over on YouTube side. It's unfortunate I don't have everything in like one single chat message. So I have to kind of like beam across just to make sure that everyone can be seen. Oh, you're Golden Bob. You're just hopping across. Nice. Thanks for joining up over on the YouTube side as well. It's pretty much like verbatim. It's kind of the exact same like experience. I don't really want to like take too much away, except for TikTok. I would say that like TikTok should probably just get the like content immediately instead of just a yapping session from yours truly. Also, I remember that it was actually kind of a no-no, kind of just like verbatim as far as like the quality changes from like Twitch to YouTube, where I think Twitch was actually not going to be okay with somebody or anybody lessening the experience over on Twitch's side in favor of another streaming platform. But honestly, that's not what I'm even going to try to do. So wait, so is this area... Yeah, it is locked. Unlocked after completing the Trailblaze mission. Not good with farewells. And clearing World 1 of Simulated Universe. So we're already done here, but we get some extra drops over here too. Okay, got it. Got it. Hey. It's not exactly the pass I want, but I'll take it. I can fill in my collection of the the given 5 stars, you know? Let's see what else I need to do. Yep. There you go. Golden, do you prefer YouTube as far as streaming? I feel like I haven't really like tapped into like live streaming on YouTube. Like, I guess I can't even say that because we do it for the other channel as well. But maybe not as much engagement is probably how it is. So I don't know how different it is for other people's like viewing experience. Well, aside from ads, like when it comes to YouTube, like when it comes to those ad breaks, so long as they're skippable, then I would definitely recommend that. Ascend like how they... Also, there's a whole other thing I gotta do. Got it. I will I'll definitely figure out a pattern for all this. Oh, relics as well. Oh, I did get this, huh? I'm lying. I don't even remember when I got that. Hey, but I think that's a set right there. Hey, what does it do? Increases the break effect. Oh. Yeah, that'd be nice. Honestly, yeah, I was gonna say, which one are we looking at? Okay, for her. Yeah, you know what? If 2 pieces increases break effect stuff, then yeah, okay, go ahead. I like both on YouTube. It's a little blurry, kind of. I don't know, I'm comparing streams. Is it really blurry on YouTube side? It should be the exact same, like, quality of, like, how much I'm putting out there. Unless it's some weird encoding thing. That's kind of beyond me. I just try to make sure that, like, the signal for both Twitch and YouTube are, like, equal. TikTok, that we have a very limited type of bandwidth, like, once those two are taken care of, so it's a little lesser on your guys' end, so I, sorry. You guys get the shorts first, though. Listen, we're just trying to figure things out. Also, we got messages too. Oh yeah, she did say the upgrade here. Come test. Beg me. Crazy. These are some crazy responses. You alright? Why wouldn't you text back? Who's Lay? Oh, sorry, but whoever's reading this, please tell Lay when you meet her that Rocky will be waiting for her at the space station. Who's Lay? Hello? Oh no, it's a side mission. Damn it. We'll look at that. We'll look at that in a little bit. Who the hell is this? It's not scared to know there are people better than you. What's scary is that they even work harder than you. Youngster, how can you even sleep at night while knowing that other people are doing so much better than you? I didn't ask for this. What is this spam? Does my phone have a virus? I'm curious. Are you related to the magic conch? How do they know what the magic conch is? I'm offended. You think you're funny? Also, I didn't read the magic conch thing right there. The world has no magical conch shells, nor does it rain credits. You're not the chosen one. So if you want something, work hard for it. This is a kind reminder from the security center. Please stay alert to anonymous messages sent from unknown sources and exercise extreme caution when reading any such information, as it may be fraudulent. If you don't need help, please don't hesitate to ask or reach out to Space Station Security Department. Then to all, please don't reply. How do I unsubscribe? Are you kidding me? That's another mission? Found some strange items. Oh, it looks like this is actually important. Relics. 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 These are relics. Thanks. So, what are relics? These guys, I swear. Construct made from data stream, many believe they are linked to Celerons and the Fragmentum phenomenon. What we refer to as relics are objects corroded by the Fragmentum whose data is saved and then reconstructed. Thanks. So what's a relic? You should consult Herta. She's an expert in relic research. Well, I know what they are, like, as far as, like, what we need them to be as far as the game's concerned. So, I'm okay with that answer. Oh yeah, that's right, we have all this stuff. Which is pretty much all the story-based stuff. Oh, hey! That's me! I guess we should probably start doing that. We get a free bit of Natasha. We did actually pull for Natasha just by happenstance in the simulated universe. I was gonna say, wait, didn't we already get Herta? Huh. Or no, I think that's just a general thing. And of course there's the new login thing. I should probably do that a little bit more often. Yeah, let's do warps, I guess. Can't do anything for these guys until I get more. But I guess I can do some more over here. Oh god. Yeah, okay, let's do it. It's not what we're looking for, but okay. Hey, any chances there's gonna be Gallagher here? I just want to know. Okay, okay. Okay. I guess I'll take it. Oh, we have some achievement stuff here. Definitely want to bring those in. That's about it though. What's the Nameless Honor stuff again? Oh, right. Just the daily pass thing. Claim all, please. Thank you. And where are these? Raise to level 30 to receive a light cone of your choosing. Oh, okay. I like that. I don't know which one is like really good. Although I've seen this one tossed around here and there as far as builds, but they were all, it was also something just, you know, whatever. You're not gonna really know until like you start playing. That's funny. So you really don't start at like level 1 instead. You have to actually just like earn up to just 1. But we do want to do all the other ones. I wonder how easy it's going to be to kind of like go through some of these ones. It goes up to, oh god, it goes pretty far. Yeah, Zenless goes all the way up to I think 60, and that's it. This one's like 10 extra levels more. And I mean, if I'm good at clearing things like Zenless as far as, you know, this type of thing, then maybe there's hope for me over here too. I do need to play this more often. That's the trade-off here. Is there anything else I need to look at? There's a couple missions here. I should probably do these. Oh damn, it really is over here. I like how I can really just take breaks from...
Is there anything interesting here? I doubt it.
Come on, I want to check the messages real quick. Hey, did you saying you're back at the space station? There's something I can only talk to you about. Only me? it's not too much trouble, can you come over the chat? I have a bad feeling about this. No need to bother you. I'm headed back to the express. No. It's not anything weird. I just need to discuss something with you in person. Since it's kind of embarrassing to talk about over messaging. Wait. What's embarrassing to... Oh, sure. Okay, now I'm curious about that too. Oh, hold on. Wait, what was the marker again? Oh yeah, it's right there. Man, I already missed this track. Oh yeah, I was actually tracking another one. Damn it. I'll talk to you.
You're here. This is urgent, so I'll cut to the chase. Arlen's disappeared.
Oh.
Yes, I can't find him. He's not answering his messages or calls. In all the time since I took him in, this has never happened.
Check surveillance cameras?
Of course. I didn't see him. Parts of the surveillance system were destroyed when the Legion invaded. It still hasn't been fully repaired. Maybe he took advantage of a blind spot.
Well, the question is, you know, why though?
It's been 13 hours since he last contacted me. He usually takes less than 13 seconds to reply to my messages.
Damn. That
looked
desperate. I
everywhere and
mean,
couldn't find him, so
wonder what
I
happened.
checked the security department's work plan records. This is what I found. Look, at his last work objectives entry, of the heart, of the mirror, of the self. It's so strange.
Entries for last week are pretty odd too. I think guys his age tend to write like this.
But he's never written poetry before. I asked people in the security department, but none of them thought it was concerning. They said stuff like,
Brother Arlen is a grown man with his own plans.
Brother Arlen.
I couldn't get them to listen at all, so I'm asking you for help.
Have any clues? How can I? Guys his age just need alone time sometimes.
Why are you acting like those security department idiots? Stop fooling around and help me! I have a secret weapon. Say hello to... Peppy!
The dog?
Peppy's my dog. Arlen's looked after him since he was a puppy. They're great friends. Peppy knows Arlen's scent. Maybe he can track him down.
Then am I still needed though?
Yes! Think about it. If people see me, the acting lead researcher searching for Arlen, wouldn't that make Arlen look incompetent as head of the security department? Oh, let's go together! Relax. Peppy doesn't bite.
Okay. Alright, Peppy. What do we got? Oh, here we go. Peppy's like, this is where he usually stays.
That's Professor Capote? Are you sure Arlen was here, Peppy?
I want to see the little tail wag. That's cute.
Weird. Why would he visit this Casanova?
Casanova?
Look at all his fans. Need I say more? Behold, the winner of the most awesome researcher contest.
Okay.
Huh. It's better if I don't show my face. See if you can get some intel out of him.
Why are you being so weird about this? Okay, I'll talk to him.
I must confess that I too was terrified. Petrified even. But there remained a light in my heart. A light that led me onward.
I'm not sure if I recognize that
light
voice.
Was the happy smiles on all your faces.
Master Capote thinks about me.
Non-approval.
Oh, it's you. Long time no see. How are you?
Have we met before? I'm good.
A bit busy here. If it's not urgent, come back later.
Damn. Ask about Arlen? Right.
Arlen? Yes. I know him. After all,
I know him.
My calling is to light up the heart of every person on the space station. Forgive me, but I
cannot tell.
Dramatic pause and sudden drama here.
Everyone knows the most important word in my life is principle. Huh? Without principle, what difference would there be between a person and a mechanical arm?
Wait a minute. Last time he said the most important word in his life was illumination.
We need to update Master Capote's life wiki. This
Not the
will be
wiki, bro.
I know of his life keywords.
Anyway, I do not lie. I can tell you that I did indeed meet Arlen recently, and I know where he went.
Just tell us.
Regrettably, I already swore on my life that I...
Okay, keep your secrets. Exaggerate the urgency and the importance of the situation.
You don't understand what I'm trying to say at all. Crises, disasters, these are just mirages of the material plane. A person's character and the vows of humankind are most precious. They must be protected at all costs. All you see are the minuscule risks of the immediate situation. But did you ever consider that if I, Capote, abandoned my principles, then the hopes and dreams of hundreds of fair ladies would be dashed?
Look at see. Is there also a Gaiar here too?
I am their lighthouse, and I will never allow myself to be tainted.
Okay.
Oh, Master Capote is so considerate.
Listen, Capote for a long time, thus gradually forgetting what you were going to ask.
Wow, the cringe is strong. I need to remember what I came here for.
This game is so unserious. Oh my god. Wait. Wait, do I still need to talk to him? Okay.
Seems like you already know what kind of person I am. I'm telling you, quit while you can. Don't waste your time and effort. Seems like you already know what kind of person I am. Captain Arlen had a similar expression to yours when he found me. He was anxious and desired an answer.
You had your fist on your face. Oh, is it a little delay thing? You know what? Can't necessarily see the exact time frame for both. There should be a delay though, I guess.
But answers are not easy to give. Besides, he wanted to master a trial of the heart that would thoroughly change him, and that would be... Can't even imagine the difficulty of the trial.
Okay, I got it.
Match Arlen's work plan records. Seems like he does have key information.
You asked about the trial of the heart.
I didn't say that. Did you mishear it? What I said was, life is a trial, so...
Yep.
I know nothing about anything you said about Captain Arlen.
Okay.
I can't let him get away like this. If he doesn't want to tell me, then...
I'm Capote with a promotion. Ryan Capote with a dismissal of the space. Yeah, with a promotion.
Don't joke about that. Promotions have a strict assessment process. I did hear that the space station gives special benefits to morally upstanding researchers, but those are just rumors. Even the oldest staff have never witnessed it.
Stop looking down on Master Capote!
Uh-oh.
Master Capote's life wiki version 4.0.
Doesn't care about rank, huh?
Even if you promoted Master Capote to acting lead...
Indeed. I could think up something so terrible. You're not just lost, my friend. I need to give you a thorough education on human ethics.
No need
maybe
to
not.
bother Master Capote. We'll...
You're surrounded by Master Capote's fan club and listen to a frustratingly long lecture, thus gradually forgetting what you... Oh my god. Oh, I have to choose right.
Wow, the cringe is strong.
The cringe is
They
strong.
went through well, I'll pretend. Of course, if you haven't reflected.
I can't let him get away like this.
All right, threaten with dismissal of the space
Dare
station.
to utter such a threat? Listen here. Leaving aside the fact that you don't have the right to dismiss me,
The right?
I wouldn't yield even if lead researcher Asta. No, if Madame Herta herself commanded me. Why not threaten to kill me
Really?
while you're at it?
Oh,
I
whoa,
said it
whoa, whoa,
once, I'll
relax.
say it again. I will not yield.
Master Capote is so courageous. We're so lucky to be his fans.
He said the exact same thing when he promised Captain Arlen.
Yes, the part about not yielding. It's making me tear up.
I'm gonna print out the transcript of the conversation as soon as I get back today. The fan club needs to recite and memorize it.
Transcript? They recorded Arlen's conversation with Capote. I didn't think a clue like that would suddenly pop up.
You mean a little of this? Actually, that's not quite it, but you know.
This is the one who mentioned the transcript just now.
Hey, you've been talking Master Capote's ear off this whole time. Do
Do you?
want to join the fan club?
No. Yes.
I bet you do. You wouldn't have known about Captain Arlen's meeting with Master Capote unless you had an interest.
You even memorized the internal testing content for version 12.0 of Master Capote's Life Wiki.
Wait, did I? I don't
Must
remember
be
that.
one of those super fans that stayed under the radar. We've been careless.
You know, Asta, I get it. I get why you were kind of like like nerved by this.
We're on the same side after all. Here, this is our latest welcome bundle for new members of the fan club. And I'll toss in an updated version of Master Capote's Life Wiki.
He looks really cool in the new limited edition snapshots.
It says. Okay. Should we just? Yeah, I was gonna say let's just talk to Asta about this. This is crazy.
Think of the space station as your home.
You got plenty of clues. To Asta about what had just happened and the clues you found.
What happened to you, Arlen? Why did you have to get that sleazy Capote to help you with a trial?
Let's look at the materials first.
I guess that's our starting point.
Fan reply card.
Handwriting looks familiar. Is it Arlen's? Against the scorching sun, a beautiful flower will never endure. Within my fair embrace, my love for you is tender and pure.
Ooh. I'm not sure if I go with that.
Slimy. It does sound like Capote.
Alright, limited edition snapshot.
Limited shot, but surely he knew it was being taken. It's autographed. There's a figure that's not quite in the shot. So Arlen did go to see Professor Capote. This is the evidence.
And then read, I guess, the wiki 12.0.
Even the space station handbook doesn't get updated this frequently.
Yeah, that's sad.
Is this an audio transcript?
Oh god, come on, Captain Arlen. Had to get into the role. Sorry, Professor, I just can't think of you as an overbearing boss. Close your eyes. Try to feel it. After all, this is your trial of the heart. Listen to my instructions and try again. Arlen, come to my office. Time waits for no one, and every minute of my time is precious. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm coming over right away. Wrong. Big mistake, Captain Arlen. You can't just be so submissive. If you were tasked with something beyond your scope of work, would you also take off immediately, just like you did? Oh dear. If you want to learn how to handle an overbearing boss, it looks like your heart is going to have to put in some serious training. Huh.
So, trial of the heart means knowing how to deal with an overbearing boss. So that's how Arlen sees me.
Ooh, maybe it isn't about
I
you.
need to talk to him. hurry up and find him. Peppy, it's your turn again.
Where's Peppy? What, Peppy? Wait. Peppy's over there? Wait, was this not the spot? Oh, well, I mean, I could just warp right here. Oh, I remember what this was. Oh, here we go. And of course, you're at the very far end of this. No safe zone for us. Oh boy.
That's Dan Hung and the security department staff. There are still remnants of the Antimatter Legion in the space station. Let's go help them.
I was gonna say, now what are you doing over here? And it's like, oh yeah, well if I'm warping, then you guys are warping too, huh?
You, I suppose.
Uh-oh. We're not quite ready for this as far as the layout here. Level 15 though. Not too bad. Let's fast forward.
Existence is unity.
Time to twirl! You won't get away.
Done. Nice.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
What are you doing here?
Your protected friend's secret. Here to find a lost friend?
Be careful. There's still Legion remnants in the area. Arlan isn't here right now, so we need to step up the space station security. Spare no effort and stay focused.
Yes, Brother Don Hung.
You see him?
Yes, he's with March, but I suggest you don't bother him. He's given himself a personal trial.
Ah, Brother Arlen's special trial? He's a man among men, a lion among tigers. He's already reached great heights, but still he wants to improve.
That trial. I bet it's even more intense than physical training. And Brother Arlen already challenges himself to the limit in that department. He runs 21,358 meters around the space station every day. An eagle among wolves. Always so hard on himself.
Eagle among wolves. What do you mean by this?
I think it must have something to do with the mind. He probably found a waterfall and asked Ms. March to lower the temperature to freezing point.
No way. Brother Arlen's trial wouldn't be as simple as just standing under a waterfall. I think he wants to learn fighting skills from Miss March.
They're not correct, but not wrong either. Arlan came to me to learn how to manage pressure from his boss.
Oh.
So I sent him to March. If he can
manage her, then he has nothing to fear. I get you. A bear among horses.
That might be a metaphor too far.
Brother Arlen runs like a horse and fights like a bear. I think that's a great metaphor.
Arlan and I decided to switch our assignments. He went with March to investigate a suspicious crystal, and I've taken up his patrol. That's all.
All right. Leave anything with you?
He gave me a pass for access across the space station while on patrol.
I found a broken ceiling tile. This mark? It must be from where Brother Arlen smashed it down.
Move aside. What kind of clue is that? This floor tile I found is way better. Look at the footprint. It's the right size, not to mention the angle of motion. This is proof of Brother Arlen in combat.
What are we doing with this? Hold on. We could have just dipped a while back. But I'm also very curious as to why they have so many options open.
He said he read an anonymous handwritten journal in the space station. It contained 36 different strategies to do with managing pressure from one's boss. It also contained some information on trials. Firstly, trial of the heart. One needs to acknowledge the pressure in one's heart, and only then can one face it. Secondly, trial of the mirror. Like a mirror's reflection, one needs to personally experience the pressure others feel in a job. In order to lastly, trial of the self. One places oneself within that pressure to complete a transformation. I believe he came to me to complete the trial of the mirror.
You know, why is Arlen undertaking the trial?
He didn't say, and I didn't ask.
Brother Arlen doesn't need a reason to improve himself. You don't understand him at all.
Brother Arlen is a fierce fighter with an eye for detail. If you don't understand his reason for doing things, maybe that's because you're too zoomed in.
It's a skill issue.
He's just staying ahead of the game is all. He's the space station's cold-hearted hawk. The security department's alpha wolf.
Okay. I don't have any other questions.
Just contact March.
Okay.
Oh. Job pressure? How to manage your boss? Arlen, I'm sorry. I never knew I was giving you so much pressure.
Calm down. Let's look for the clues first.
I need to feel the pressure he's feeling so I can understand what it's all about.
Okay. What was ID?
There's a photo of Peppy on the pass.
Oh, that's cute, actually.
I got Arlen to look after Peppy because I thought they got along, but...
Is that too much pressure, you ask?
Giving him too much extra pressure? Maybe he printed out Peppy's picture as a way of forcing himself to remember his responsibility.
A lot of reading into this, but okay.
Look how smashed up the ceiling tile is. Arlen must have bottled up his frustration and had no way of releasing it, so...
Jesus.
It's Arlen's shoe size, all right? And this actually came from a pair of shoes I bought for him. Maybe even these shoes are painful shackles for him.
Holy Alright, let's skip the clues for now.
We need to find Arlen quickly. I need to apologize to him in person. Peppy? Let's get going.
Oh, where's Peppy? Peppy! Oh, sure. Are we... Oh, yeah, we just talked to Peppy.
So Peppy can locate March just by looking at a photo of her. Is he really using scent to track?
That's a good question.
What a cute doggy! Oh, you're here too.
Nice of you to acknowledge the canine before me.
Hey, he's a new face and you're not.
That's alright.
Huh, this little guy looks familiar. Are you Arlen's Peppy? Oh, I'm sorry. Your master isn't here. He's gone off to investigate.
Did he mention anything about trial?
He kept harping on about Don Hung being a true warrior or something. Oh, he did say that completing an assignment with me would help him complete the final trial. It felt like he learned a lot from me. Then again, everyone has a lot to learn from me. We were investigating suspicious crystals together, but he said it was all pointless if he couldn't transform himself.
Hmm?
I could tell he was giving himself a lot of pressure, so I gave him a suggestion. I told him actions speak louder than words when you want to prove yourself. I was just thinking out loud, really. I had no idea what kind of trial he was doing. But when he heard that, he said Mr. Donhung was right. And then he just left. I took a photo of him. He was doing one of those tough guy walks. Come to think of it, maybe I shouldn't have left him alone. Take me with you if you're going after him.
Aye. Oh. Wait, where are we going? Gotcha. This way.
I read that a Stellaron's internal fluctuations will cause a fragmentum to appear. Did Arlen?
Hey, relax. I I've seen plenty of Stellarons. It'll be fine.
I hope Arlen is safe.
Where does they want me now? God, they're having me hop across the entire map for this. Oh, there he is.
Lady Asta, you... Why are you all here? I've never seen anything like this before. It looks like some kind of new entity. It must have mutated after being corroded.
Alright, go time. Oh no! What are we going to do about this?
Time to twirl! You won't get away.
Rules are made to be broken.
Hey! Time to twirl! You won't get away.
This big diamond! It's all yours!
Damn.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Are you okay, my lady?
Arlen...
Lady Asta? Why are you crying? Are you hurt?
I'm sorry.
Huh?
It's all my fault. I've been putting too much on your plate, and that's why you looked up ways to manage the pressure. I honestly didn't realize that these things would bring you so much stress. I just want to say I'm sorry.
My lady, you didn't give me any pressure.
Arlen, you don't need to hide this from me any longer. He and I know all about the trials you're putting yourself through. If you can't forgive me right now, then I'll reflect further and find a way to prove that I'm willing to change.
But, my lady...
Firstly, your trial of the heart. You went to Professor Capote and asked him to simulate conversations with you so you could better understand your boss. And the evidence is...
You have to keep interrogating him?
Firstly, your trial of the heart, and the evidence is...
Oh my god, this is what we're doing? Yes.
Master Capote's Life Wiki version. This transcript records what you asked Capote to help you with. Here, we can see a bossy manager, and you being asked clearly. Professor Capote is unlikely to master my speech or mannerisms anytime soon. Oh, but I am the source of your pressure!
My lady, I did speak to Professor Capote, and I did ask him some things. But they had nothing to do with you. I've never experienced any pressure with you.
Oh, Arlen, won't you accept my apology? I'll just have to show you more evidence.
This is... Guys, what are we doing?
Of your trial of the heart, and we also know that you asked Dunhung to help you complete the trial of...
Right.
Sorry, Arlen. Until I spoke with Dunhung,
Miss, I really don't...
Hold it. I have evidence.
I have evidence.
This ceiling tile. This,
You broke it.
Sorry. I'll get it fixed later.
I know you can be tough, but you're not violent by nature, Arlen. Quite the opposite. Breaking a ceiling...
Okay, I got it.
This interpretation is sounding a little odd.
I think it's the footprint then.
This footprint... I bought these shoes for you. I remember the size and the design. But I can tell a lot from the details. Such
You have a lot of pressure. You stomped really hard, okay.
She can't even make things up anymore. You have more evidence.
Is it really the ID? I don't think it really has to be that.
ID pass. This isn't just any old station pass, is it? A photo of Peppy.
Lady Asta, I like Peppy a lot, so I,
No, Arlen. You don't need to find excuses for your actions. Maybe you've actually convinced yourself. The combination of your simulated conversations with Capote and the entry in your work log about playing holodisc with Peppy, it points to one thing. Me getting you to look after Peppy is the greatest source of your stress. You even printed out a photo of Peppy to constantly remind yourself to look after him. I know exactly what message you're trying to drill into yourself by sticking this photo onto your pass. Arlen, taking Peppy out to play is an assignment from lead researcher Asta. You better throw that holodisc like it's a full-on discus. If you spare any effort, Lady Asta will find out and punish you terribly for all eternity.
my lady, don't you think that's a long thought to think? Lady Asta, please! I didn't do any of these trials because of you. I always try to complete every assignment you give me, regardless of whether it's within my job description. I really like taking Peppy out to play.
Asta, I don't think Arlan is upset with you.
But Arlen doesn't have any other bosses. Who else would it be? March, he asked to accompany you so he could learn how to manage his stress, right?
What? Arlan wanted to go on assignments just to experience stress?
Oh, it wasn't me.
Good thing I let him go alone. My calming influence would have ruined his training. Guess I made the right decision after all. What did he say?
Right.
That I'm good at solving people's problems?
Something like that.
Arlen, all I want you to understand is how sincerely I'm reflecting on my actions. Please, accept my apology.
But, my lady...
Stop! Arlen, I understood the level of stress you're dealing with as soon as I saw this photo.
Oh, shit.
Didn't I take that photo?
I'm always giving you tasks and assignments, but I never actually see how you take to the battlefield. When I saw this photo, when I saw you fighting alone just now, I'm just sorry that I gave you the stress of all my private affairs on top of an already stressful job. Please, forgive me, Arlen.
My lady, I'm very touched, but I started this trial because of Madame Herta.
What?
Both of them.
Whenever she's back on the space station, Madame Herta assigns me things outside the security department remit. Even if I dare to refuse, I wouldn't know how. She's just too overbearing.
This is also true.
Whether it's helping her test some new specimen, or looking for ancient documents I've never even heard of. Assignments like those were okay before the invasion. But now, I need to focus on clearing out any last traces of the Legion.
Aha! So you're trying to learn how to reject Herta and then put it into practice.
Yes. I found an anonymous handwritten journal while I was cleaning up. It mentioned 36 different strategies for relieving pressure. That's where I read about the trials.
From the heart, the mirror,
Yes.
and the self.
There were detailed notes, so I wanted to give them a try.
These trials made Asta really worry. Don't just read any anonymous journal.
I'm sorry, my lady. I didn't want to bother anyone, so I didn't mention it.
So, you don't feel pressured around me?
I've never felt pressured around you, my lady.
All right. It's all a misunderstanding. You two should reflect on your actions, right?
Yeah, you just need to talk to each other more. You both need to start saying what you're thinking. You both need to use your brains more. All of them.
Yeah. See, the two of us would never have misunderstandings like this.
I would hope not. Anyway, Zahang was right.
You keep saying that. What did Don Hung even say?
Thank you for helping Lady Asta.
And for coming to find me.
You're welcome. Although if you really want to thank me, let me play Hollow Disc with Peppy, please.
Dude. Oh, really? Oh, he's a visitor. I was gonna say, like, wait, hold on. I already summoned him and everything. Happy. Wait, what does that entail, though? Avatar obtained finishing the mission. Oh, okay, gotcha. And freestyle? Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's check messages here. Someone's learning fast. Naturally. It'd be hard to not improve when you're encountering so much. Be a wondrous experience waiting for you. Easy to feel lost when you're barely traveling alone on a journey to growth. Sometimes it's wise to reach out to ask outstanding seniors for advice. I got another mission. God, dude. Listen, I'm trying to get in the mindset of like clearing things as I see them. I do this work, and I figure I should try to apply that into like the real life of things, everything outside of work, and look what it took me. Our good friends, yes. Yeah, you have to treasure these encounters. Okay, so but what exactly are we doing here? Oh, the reward stuff. Possibly. Sure. Is there anything else I need to do? Because I think it's about that time. We're building up the roster. Hold on. I have nothing else here, right? I have 5 of these. None of these, though. This is rough. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's the mission stuff? Well. Okay, so quick question before we go ahead and wrap things up here. I guess I'll bring myself over here. I wonder if there's any additional conversations.
It's still early. Where to now?
Just realized I was just running at neutral speed here.
Think of the space station as your home.
And some problems. Wait, heard you were looking for me? Investigate the, Oh, so she was also the source of that too. Backup conch? One of our curios. Looks like an ordinary conch. When you get close, you hear the dirty jokes coming from inside. As long as you hold your laughter, you can slowly obtain secret power it contains. Of course, that no one has succeeded so far. We only really use it on people in interrogations. Medic virus? Kind of information particle that spreads around exponentially like a virus, which will bring changes in contamination to the host's nature of thinking. Unfortunately, it can affect inanimate objects and thus change the character of conscious external expression. You can no longer tell jokes, but instead, it keeps talking about some weird nonsense. Hey, why am I getting the bonk for that? I'm not the one doing dirty jokes. Like, get out of the comfort zone, or you'll be wasted, or the pain you suffer will light up your way. Cliche quotes that make people cringe. They freehand this. Thank you for the explanation. I got the gist. I have someone to examine it and found it caused the mimetic virus, but the cracked up conch has been properly stored all this time. Means it's impossible for it to get infected on its own. One possibility is that the workers who are already infected passed on the virus when they came into contact with the item. After I looked into the list of people who had recent contact with it, I identified 3 suspects. I'm gonna chill until you end stream. I appreciate that. Well, I'm sure you already know what I'm about to say next. I want you to investigate 3 suspects for me. Why me? With great power comes great... Shut the... Besides, I'm not just trying to take advantage of you. I sent people from security department earlier, but they all failed. Therefore, could not get any useful investigation results. That's why I need to ask you a favor. You don't know them very well. Maybe easier for you to spot their flaws from a stranger's perspective. Dude, this game is filled with so many references. God, I'm trying to remember what was the funniest one I've seen so far. It had to been from like... It was a response from like the character. I just don't remember what it was. I don't even know if it was like further ahead and I just saw it, or it was actually early on. What if they find out? Don't worry, you're a hero who has saved the space station. No one will suspect you. Find anything weird, just write it down and report to me. So what do you think? I can help, but are there any rewards? Don't worry, you don't have anything in mind over. Do you have anything in mind already? I heard the Star Knot fleet has been very popular recently, but the thing is huge. I don't think you'll like it. Well, I don't know your taste. Why don't I just pay for everything in your shopping cart out of my pocket? You're free to choose whatever you like. Let me tell you about the 3 suspects. Mary, Department of Insight, Chris from Department of Galactic Geopolitics, and Joanne from Medical. Usually stay in their cabins, given the station's current situations. I don't think they'll be anywhere else, so please help me take care of this. This is... I mean, you know, side quests aside, because, you know, they... well, I say that, but, like... I gotta ask. Are all the side quests like this, even, like, beyond this version? Like, I mean... we're really early in still. Are they all still like this, like going forward, or is it just something where it's like, oh, this is how we envisioned people to engage in like Honkai Star Rail at the beginning, and then later versions are like, you know what, maybe we need a different type of embrace. Kind of like how Zenless had the whole TV mode, but you know, they eventually phased it out, which probably was for the best. I personally think that TV mode had its, you know, interesting quirks. But eventually I was also in the same, I guess, thought of just thinking that it would probably be better off if you just focus on character growth and interactions than trying to use an entirely different scene. Oh, this is actually part of the main quest. I don't really want to do anything additional. I don't know, it's... I mean, I guess I am really just super early in the game, so I can't really tell if this is just how normal it is. And, you know, granted, the game does great as far as kind of getting you invested and kind of like really, well, maybe not getting you invested, but it is an option for you to kind of get immersed in just the world, making it feel a little bit more like lively, more breathing. Because all these characters have like something they want to say. And as you progress through the story, obviously more stuff open up. And even if you don't even care for it, you could just like opt out. But there's a lot. Holy hell, there's a lot. But to be fair, if it is a free-to-play, I mean, not if, it is a free-to-play. And you really want people to be invested and influence their wallets a little bit more, then I guess you kind of have to do it. I know that I'm particularly, like, I can just engage it in this fashion, but at the same time, I'm like, I want that character, I want that character. I don't want to really spend money on this right now. Maybe one day in the future, when I actually am not during my, like, wealth accumulation phase. That might take a couple years. We'll find out. But for now, let's go ahead and wrap it up here. I did kind of say that we should probably include everybody as far as like every single front here. that we want to do some more like Nintendo Switch stuff because Nintendo Switch 2 is coming out. So I guess look forward to that. And I'll start with actually tomorrow. Breath of the Wild. I'm gonna try to like beeline straight to Ganon as soon as I get off plateau and just see if I can even do that. Do I even have like the skill for it? It'll be an interesting experience. I kind of want to just do it just to relive it. And then we'll have Mario Kart on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, nothing from me. And then Thursday, we're probably back in Pokemon. And then we'll figure something out for Friday or something. I think that's Summer Game Fest stuff, but that's going a little beyond the scope. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Thank you all so much for tuning in on that one, especially those of you who've been popping in here and there from like TikTok as well as YouTube. But for now, for TikTok folks, I'll say farewell to you. Take it easy, everybody. I'll see you guys in the next one. And then YouTube, Twitch folks, I'll see you guys as well later. I'll start with ending with YouTube first. Goodbye, everybody. And then, of course, for Twitch. #